climb onto your skinny back. Riding in the night, we are not to the back. Hear me scream, hear me roar, above the dash road of far. No eyes can't see them until they know death. When I get to the sky, put a flash of my chest. Hear me scream, hear me roar, above the dash road of far.
Yeah, fuck it, we're rolling through.
Yeah.
Hey, fuckers, welcome back to 3 Street 7 Cs. As always, I got Too Hard Fucking Joe, and we got a special guest today,
Not always. Sometimes
Miss-
you look live.
Mr. The President.
Yep. Very special guest today.
Very special fucking guest.
My best friend, yeah. And my best friend. This is a weird best friend room.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's cool.
I've been trying to do it for a while, ever since the
It
camping
sounds
trip.
itchy now. I just gate that up in my bed. You can't say gay anymore. It's illegal.
When do we get to do the shot?
Right now.
We're going to do it now.
Yes, I'm thirsty.
Oh, yeah, it's
I like it. I like it.
Ian
He's
picks up the slack where
cut
I
the
have
fat
to
off
walk.
this shit. Let's get it done.
Just get her in, you get her working, man.
I'm not.
All right.
I'm not always allergic to booze, but when I am, I am.
Ooh, that's booze.
Oh, what?
Got to get that chatty thing going on, right?
Oh, this
Couple
one.
shots, get us fucking
We got one
rocking.
now going on.
The chatty thing.
Oh yeah. There we were.
Oh,
I should have got rid of the fucking goat there the other day.
No.
From that, I was
we
looking
shouldn't
pretty
have got
scruffy.
rid of our beards.
Yeah, no, I should have. It had to go, man. It was making me feel weird.
The first time he shaved it off, I did it just recently, of course. But I said, "Oh man, you look like you eat 9 dick salads."
That was
Nine dicks on.
that was a few years ago.
Just out of nowhere, I'm like, "Oh my god!" He's like, "Well, I know." I'm like, "You look like you eat 9 dick salads."
Because it was so even, though, you see. 'Cause it's really hard to make your beard even when you don't have the attachments.
I love that
And when the
beautiful
attachment
shit.
you do have is
Just-
2, so it's just like...
Don't you guys have like the Man Pro shaver lawnmower thing going on?
Yeah,
Why don't you use
I-
on your
he does.
beards? Or is that you don't cross contaminate?
You shouldn't.
Man, I shave
Shouldn't
everything. I
cross-contaminate.
shave my fucking arms, my chest. I shave that thing on everything.
Yeah, because you are a hairy
It's a
fucker.
plastic blade, though. I don't know.
You
For all
are
you guys
hairy.
out there that want to get the
Nose fucking
lawnmower,
down your asshole.
careful with the lawnmower. Okay, folks, it's a plastic blade. It wears out in like 2 months.
Really?
Wow.
Shit. All right.
Yeah.
When you deal
Shots.
with
You got a lot of hair.
Ian's not fucking around, okay?
Thank
we
you,
got no
sir.
time to fuck around. Cheers, fuckers.
Cheers, fuckers.
Cheers to you, fuckers, too.
I got my own camera, huh?
Ah, Farash.
Oh, fuck, eh?
It's actually,
Woof.
it's good stuff. Actually tastes better in about
12 o'clock somewhere.
All right. In the belly of the beast.
Belly.
So this is number 50.
It's a continuation of number 50, yeah.
Continuation, in fact.
Yeah, we figured we had to spice up the show and make it a little better, so,
So, we'll
brought,
just-
in,
Of course.
brought in a double hitter.
Not
I wasn't
no
getting sick of
expectations
us.
here, guys. Like,
Yeah,
So
never.
tell us stories.
oh, fuck. Well, you know, it would be nice to talk about our camping trip. That was a lot
Yeah.
of fun. That was
It
a lot of fun.
was a lot of fun. I like when Ian fucks with me and I've eaten mushrooms.
Yeah, that was fun. So I had to do that too.
I was looking out for white demoness fucking creatures in the night. Like, I was playing with it for a bit, and then after...
and then it sounded good, but yeah, that was
Yeah, well, the way I explained it,
They stopped tripping on the trees.
It was
Right?
pretty realistic.
Hey, you
though,
fucking
too, man.
moron! You're gonna fucking cut yourself with a fucking axe. You're gonna fall face first on a fucking axe, and we're gonna have to pull you the fuck out of here.
It's all about believing it in your head first, though, too, right? That way you're able to portray it properly, you know.
Oh, yeah.
But before that, watch over the White Walkers.
So you're
okay?
watching your back, too.
Always.
I was
Just
hoping
because you're
for
not
white
fucking
dickies in the
paranoid doesn't
woods.
mean they ain't out to get you, man. Like,
That, I agree. You never know.
you never know.
So be
Always
cautious.
assume
Be cautious, fuckers.
they're after you.
There's always something after you.
Yeah.
I was cooking burgers, so I was pretty good.
You were zoned in. I was tripping
This is
on
not
fucking
zoned
roots.
Oh, we were tripping large, man. We partied hard.
We did
that
too much
night.
stuff.
It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I let that fart go, and it scared that horse at the next campsite, and it woke the whole family up. And it hurt my bum, too. It's hilarious.
That's
Ass
pretty good.
cracker. It was fucking funny.
So Ian hurt his bum and woke up the horse next door. I was still sleeping in my hammock tent, which was pretty good. I guess I
was
farted
too.
as well, but a raccoon came up and smelled my butt and then went, pfft, and it went away. So
That was
watch
funny.
out camping.
Yeah, so we all went to bed. Jamie came and slept and was in the truck with me. He started snoring,
camping.
so I got up
Yeah,
and sat by the fire. And then the coon come up to your ass, and I thought that was funny, and then I stood up, and then I was going to go back in, and that's when I let that ass ripper go, and then the horse freaks out, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, you thought the bear was coming, yeah?
Yeah, the bear was coming, right?
Goddamn bear, for sure.
Yeah, and I was holding my bum because it hurt.
The second night,
It was a flat
well, you
one.
did a cracker.
Ass cracker, man.
Yeah.
It's one of those, get yourself a new asshole kind of thing.
He'd already at this point eaten 4 crates of eggs, I think, in those quiches.
Oh, the quiche.
Oh, that quiche was good.
How many quiche did you bring?
So, I think I did 3 big ones.
Yeah.
Or, no, we had 4 of them.
farts again.
4 of them. Because we were going to stay for breakfast, right? So, 4 big quiche, and there was a half dozen eggs in each one.
Jeez.
And there was like a thing of bacon, half a pound of bacon in each one, and sausages, and...
We didn't shit out there.
I did.
He did.
I made a bucket
in a
toilet.
bucket. Didn't even see him, and he called himself up. Hey, stop looking at my ass!
Yeah, well, because I was pooping
And
in
then I
the
had
middle
to
of
see
the
it
road.
because I looked over.
by
What
the
the fuck's
truck.
he talking about?
Yeah.
But then I heard you took the biggest shit.
He destroyed my toilet when he got
No,
to
it wasn't me.
It's like
Oh, what?
12 and a half, 13 pounds. I
Yeah,
think.
no, when he got to my place to
What's
drop me
it-
off,
Yeah,
I was like,
oh, yeah.
Oh,
This
no,
is
I'll be right
one
back.
man.
Yeah.
I've been having shit in 3 days. I'm at your house now.
Have you ever been in an old building with the boiler system and you hear the pipe shake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the regulars in a fucking
it's a thing.
apartment.
It's because my house is comfy, man. You guys know you're welcome, and it's good. You can always
good
drop
place
the
to poop.
fucking doozy,
I don't get
the
it.
juicy doozy,
That's
whatever
what
you
it is,
gotta do.
though. It's the comfortable.
You just feel
I can shit here.
relaxed. You're relaxed. Yeah.
Well, and we
it's not gonna hurt the place.
we're getting to that point where we were all out of shrooms and everything, and we were starting to be sober for a little too long, and your body
What's
starts
that?
to evacuate. And we were having rum and coffee every morning. That was good.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
good. That
In the
was
French
delicious.
press,
Yeah.
little rum and the coffee in the morning, but the
Roughing it,
quiche.
but not.
But man, you were up. We had energy all day. We weren't fucking.
Second night, though, you fuckers go to bed. And I was up by myself after listening to fucking the Guru,
Yeah.
which inspired me.
Guru's
Bill
cool.
McConaughey and the Guru.
And
Was
I
good,
took
man.
every weapon I had and strapped it to myself because I didn't have anyone else. I was on the phone with the old lady, right? And then I come back
Yeah,
and
we're
you guys are
like,
fucking
well-
going to bed.
He's busy, so.
Like, I
Yeah,
need 2
man.
machetes, axes, all the knives I got, pellet guns.
You were sleeping in the trailer that night.
We were
set you
preparing
up with
for
the
one
little
more night.
hammock and everything.
Fucking great.
Oh, that was perfect. Better than snoring beside me in a fucking truck all night.
Right?
Yeah, that sucked.
I slept
You were
right
like-
better.
Oh,
After
yeah.
about 3 hours of fucking noises and like, oh Jesus, what is that? It's those white fuckers.
Those umpires.
Well, we were also preparing
on.
for one more night sleep.
Vampires?
Vampires, yeah.
Boom.
One more wooded night sleep in the woods as well, yeah. So we were trying to, shut it down, good, be peaceful.
What time
We shot
of year
guns,
was
we
that?
did everything.
Yeah, man.
What time was it? August? When did we
Yeah,
go?
it was late. It was
So it was
September.
the second week in September.
Yeah.
That's when I like
No
to go
bugs.
out there, yeah.
No bugs at all.
None.
It was
Yeah,
a
A
that's-
lot of toilets, though.
Yeah, that's the problem with that area. That
They don't
place never
bring
was
them out.
was never so populated, man. Like
Yeah.
you could walk out, there was barely a trail to go back where we hiked
You were
through.
shocked when
Yeah,
you came
you're
in.
Oh,
right.
I was so disappointed, man. Like,
What
I
the
mean,
fuck
there was
is
never
this?
a gas-powered motor in the lake. Now they allow them.
Yeah.
Like, so we went out there, hook the electric trolling motor up, and go out and go fishing. And that's another thing, man. We got to take a boat next time
Hold on.
because
I'm bringing my truck, so yeah, we're
This
good.
right here, this picture right over my face,
Aw.
and Ian's and Joe's face, it's a picture I tried and I had to get for you, that picture.
Mhm.
So it's going up right now over all our
It
faces.
was also during the survival thing shit, so we went for a big hike, tried all that shit out.
Yeah,
yeah, man, I love those photos of us standing there. Like, yeah,
do it.
Yeah, we got the
That's good.
Vietnam
Point
part,
at him anywhere you want. It'll appear.
right? Ah, that's a good shot.
That's a great shot. Next one.
I look homeless. But we're in the woods. Who cares?
It becomes fun. He's
No doubt.
"Fuck."
I'm just unfamiliar with the whole
I don't know how to
info.
react to something I
That's
can't
why I'm
see.
just
So I
trying
was
to throw
like,
you in head first.
Yeah, no, it's
the
all
best
good.
way to go.
I'm just trying to catch what you're laying down. I'm like, what the
Like,
fuck's he
what the
talking
fuck's he
about?
talking
I don't fucking know.
You're better
I
off
do
just
to Joe
making
all
it
the
up.
time.
You're just better off just making it up like I do.
Yeah.
Well, he figured out
Van
what I
away.
was doing, and then he just started talking about shit like left,
Right
right,
here.
and center that
Right
I
here.
had to make an example of.
You just got to find a picture of it, put it in, edit it. It's great.
So what the fuck? Man, but the photos you took of that fucking trip was amazing. Like
Yeah.
the ones
Yeah.
of me on the water,
Yeah.
the photos of us, the three of us standing there together. I'll never forget, man. I close
First
my eyes
morning.
sometimes, and that picture of the three of us standing there, it's like an old Vietnam picture of the guys sitting there, yeah, we were weaponed up and shit. Like you guys had your earpieces in, the whole 9 yards.
Oh, we look like we're in the shit.
Well, we had,
We walk by those campers, and you're like, Mr. President, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And they're like, look, what the fuck?
Well, the whole
And
weekend
then the
was
officer, the commander,
It was
the chief, got his fucking hand open.
camaraderie. And
Did I cut my hand?
Yeah, you're carving our fucking
Yeah, when you
insignia
on the fucking
on the tree. We were here, fuckers.
Oh yeah, okay.
On what's the
With your
what's
goddamn
nice
giant
name?
machete.
Yeah, Camilla.
Camilla there it is.
Carnivore. Yeah.
Just do a little carp.
Like, oh, it's actually pretty sharp, guys.
Yeah. Well, I like to
Take
sharpen
the
my
picture
shit.
fast. I'm fading.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a great trip.
He almost smiles.
And then
I know he's smiling.
I plussed out and had to go back early.
I actually did a lot of work mentally about smiling today, man. I worked hard to make sure I smiled today.
Well, that's yeah. See, like,
Well,
that's
I'll be
where-
back. I'll be on the playback.
I just didn't want to be on your camera going resting bitch face Waldron here. You know what I mean? Like fucking.
Well, I mean,
I
we're
get
okay
it.
with it.
no,
They're
but
gonna have to
the
fucking-
public's not gonna.
They
fucking-
better
There's no
get some-
public here.
No.
Hi.
Dude, you know how people get around me sometimes. You know what I mean? I just didn't want to try that.
Motherfucker want to fight me? Like, no, he's just deep in thought.
He might. I'll take it for you.
Focus.
though.
But he might.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Focused. I'm
Focused,
focused.
yeah. I've done that. I've been in that
Focus is
situation
fuck off
once.
because you're stupid. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the mug. You have the mug.
Yeah.
I have the mug every once in a while. I got it from my dad. But like, gunned off once. I was daydreaming at the bar. I think I told you guys.
Yep. Yep.
Right? And my buddy come over. He's like, dude, you better stop doing whatever the fuck you're doing with that group of dudes over there. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, they want to tear your fucking head off because you've been gunning them off for a half hour. I'm like, oh man, I'm just bored at this shitty bar.
Yeah.
And I got it in my head.
And
And
that's the
apparently I've
thing.
been staring holes right through these fucking guys. So.
Yeah, no, I got told that a lot too. Like, walk into a room and like I'd be with like Desiree or some shit and just like fucking scan the room and like apparently I'm giving her a death stare because she's like, and then you just change your face as soon as you see me. Like, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just it's
Fuck
a
you,
natural
fuck
thing.
You, fuck, hi.
So he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
You walk in a room, you stop,
We're
you
gonna
let your
stand
eyes
at a wine
adjust to
bar
the
and get
lighting
out of here.
difference. You know what I mean? You kind of scan the room and you're like, okay.
Well, that's it.
It's
So
not
you're
even on
squinty
purpose.
and kind of like, fuck you.
Where's the chair with the back against the
It's
wall?
not even in purpose, but it serves a purpose, I suppose. But
That's
it's like,
fucked up.
Man, I'm telling you,
Then you
bouncing
just
at
said
the
that
zoo
back
did the
against
same
wall
thing.
because I do
yeah,
that every
you don't want
time I
people
go.
coming behind you, man.
Yeah. Even in like eating a fucking meal.
Because it's
It's
always
weird.
1 on 6 or 3 or 2 or like it's never just, and you don't want the guy getting you
You're
behind.
right.
You're almost
You see
like
it coming.
a dealer in the sense that you're buying and selling fear to fucking gain control over your situation for safety.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Keep
Like,
people
you-
at a distance so that they don't get involved in your fucking life and fuck you over somehow.
well, yeah, you know what? And the thing is, I learned
Yeah.
from bouncing. You look and you go to throw somebody out, and he's got that look in his eye, and you're like, I'm not going there.
Yeah.
You know
Oh,
that
yeah.
boy ain't right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know, so
He may have killed
he may have been
somebody
selling
before,
it, but he could be just legitimately fucking
Broken.
Yeah.
broken.
Call his
Yeah.
bluff.
And he's got nothing to fucking lose, and he will, you
Yeah.
know, and
The eyes,
you know,
man.
I'm
Look
not a
in the
pushover, but I mean, I've been
Shit's gone
intimidated
down.
by fucking guys that were, you know, physically not, but I'm
Threat,
just like,
yeah.
wow, man,
And
like
you see
that's
their
a whole
soul,
lot
like-
of fucking, I ain't touching, you know,
Life happens,
like,
man.
yeah.
That's-
Yeah.
The night me and Jamie were supposed to meet was, or could have met. We were
Yeah.
supposed to be bouncing at that show.
Yeah, the Mercury show.
That I fucking like,
I was supposed to
dude,
be- yeah, I
I
was
need
supposed
you
to
to
do
pick me
Scooby.
up. I just killed somebody. So, he didn't die. He's fine. But,
Yeah.
yeah, that was the same thing. It was just like, I was in such a dark place that it didn't, there was nobody,
Yeah, maybe
nobody
like a
wanted it.
week
There's
later
like,
or
no,
something.
no, you can fight another person in here if you want. That's fine. You just do what you want.
Oh, I would have been dealing with him.
But you might not have been because you might have seen it too. It was a bad time, man.
Yeah.
It was not good.
the day I picked you up at the,
Fair is
That's
fair.
the same
Yeah,
spot.
yeah.
I'm hiding in a van at this point. Like, yeah, dude,
Yeah.
I'm hiding in my van. The cops coming. I need to get the fuck out of here.
yeah, so I get him home, you know what he does, waits till I go to bed, then he leaves.
Oh, yeah.
Well, she was done with
I was
Buddy.
like-
She was done with Buddy at the hospital. So she can't pick me up.
Dude, I said to him, I said, okay, so you're going to bed? Do not leave. You be here in the morning. Okay,
Yeah,
yep.
Yeah, stay put.
So, and I, yeah.
Man,
it was,
well,
You should have known better. Maybe not.
I knew,
Now you know.
but, you know, at the same time, you
I've
know.
hit people
even
before,
more.
man, but like that one was like, I didn't know what was gonna happen. I didn't know. All I knew was he's in the hospital, so I was like, "Fuck, dude." I couldn't sleep. There was no
It's
sleep.
so
I
easy
just
to
sit
fuck
there, man.
people up, man.
I was
It
like,
really
"Fuck,
is.
man!" I broke my hand. Like I punched him hard. I woke him up, bounced his face off the ground. Like it's just dumb.
Yeah. See, anytime I've been in a fight, I calculate the hits and I stop. I've never gone ape shit.
Wow.
I think what I remember.
I only went,
black out, right?
I went ape shit once, but it wasn't hitting the person. This guy gave me 3 good beatings over the period of a year, and
Right.
I was bouncing at yesterday's at the
This
time,
is time.
and my truck was parked up back at the back door.
Oh, this chain.
The chains. Yeah, so like I got lucky when we were kind of drunk and wrestling and whatever. He
Yeah.
took his head off the back corner of the box of the truck and it fucking stunned him enough. I got the chains out of the back of my truck, wrapping around his fucking neck, and I was going to tow him. Like,
Yeah.
I thought that was okay.
Right.
And then I realized that I had to
Tow
back the truck up first to tow him. So I was disconnecting him, and the owners of the bar come out and they're like, "Ian, what the fuck you doing?" I said, "Well, I got to back the truck up before I drag him down the fucking road."
Right?
Hello.
But at that time, I was okay with it.
That's-
Like
yes.
it was justified for the behavior because I knew when he came back to
It's
reality,
coming back hard.
it's coming back, and I'm this is survival for me,
Yeah.
man. You know what I mean? Like he beat me hard the first time, man. Like I haven't taken many beatings in my
In
life,
that
but
moment,
it was
you're like, I have to finish this.
I have to finish this.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then to come to and realize, holy
How far you were willing
fuck,
to go.
I was willing. Yeah, but that's our primal instinct, man.
Justification is a crazy thing, man.
Triggers.
If I feel like I'm doing the right thing, it doesn't matter if it's law abiding or whatever. It's easy to cross those fucking lines, man. If it's for a purpose, like Cain Velasquez and all that shit, man.
War.
All this shit.
The
like,
fucking war. Everyone thinks they're right.
Yeah, but war, you're not always. The soldiers don't think they're right. They don't think they're.
Soldiers
It's
is
a
a
weird
fucking-
thing. Soldiers,
it's
they're trained to fight, and it's a whole weird
They didn't
thing.
even know they were going to fucking war, man.
I don't like politics.
No, I just.
But yeah,
I bring
that
up
line,
on a
personally
bigger
crossing
level.
that line is fucking insane. I don't know. I've never been to war, so.
Neither have I. I can't.
I think
really
it's
speak
war
to
because
it.
within.
we're all very capable. You know what I mean?
Oh, I think
you
so,
know,
too.
I like to, when I was younger and I lifted a lot of weight, I found it was real easy to get into that primal fucking meditative almost state, and you're physically being, but it's like it's a part of us,
Yeah.
But society fucking tries to cap it, right, and then there's
Yeah.
just
So
pussies out there
funny
too.
thing.
There's a lot of pussies, man. There's,
It's
you know,
many.
Jordan Peterson,
Fucking
right? So
baby shit. Stuff.
women, when they hit their menstrual cycle, they're looking for fucking alphas. They want that shit.
Yep.
Birth control has prevented a lot of that shit. So a lot of men have gotten softer, and women have wanted more softer men because they just are not. They don't
the
need
long
it
hair
as much.
ponytail
They-
thing.
To be a
right? But I mean, they don't need. They don't. It's not so much that physical attraction anymore. Now they want that. They have the attraction to.
Well, I'm gonna let
success
this
and fucking
down.
just-
That's
just,
a ponytail. That's what those man
It's a
bun things
bun.
you guys got
I
going
don't
on
wear a
here.
bun. I wear a ponytail. Come on.
Man, I've been shaving my head
Let
for a
the
long
locks
time.
out.
I did the shaved head for like 20 years. I was like, I gotta grow it out. I was supposed to go bald like all my uncles, but
Yeah, well, that's it.
sorry,
I'm
Les,
not-
just you and all
I
your
don't.
brothers.
I just like it like really short now. I don't like
Yeah.
it right skin shave because my
don't
mom
like-
said it before she passed. You're scary with the fucking peeled head, like.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and it's
That's
right.
why I don't like
fucking
doing it so
weirds
much.
people out, man.
Yeah.
People automatically assume I have skin. Like, man, I'm not. I'm not
don't
like that.
Zeke.
I mean, it looked the
No,
part,
Zeke here, man.
Kyle left the building.
Yeah.
but I've never not. I had a
sense.
girlfriend that didn't like the fact that I wasn't a little scary. Look,
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Women
it's
love that
safety
shit.
and
Yeah.
it's like I thought you wanted like a handsome,
Just
good-looking dude. No. I like the fact that you
Chicks
scare
get
people.
scars.
Yeah,
You've been through shit.
Oh, yeah.
And survived.
Yeah.
And come back.
Yeah.
And that's hot to chicks.
the most
Yeah,
amazing
man, if you
sight in
are-
the world is watching a good man, struggle
every
against
dating
adversity.
site.
eHarmony.
I'm not. I am now because fuck it.
You did this fucking last time. I'm like, this ain't no fucking ad for your love life.
Yeah,
dude.
that's
He's
what I
like,
mean. It's not.
So anyway.
And I'm not just chasing no shit. I'm fucking over it. I'm just good.
Well, you
if
want
find it,
something serious,
it happens.
right?
It's good. But like, it's not. I'm not forcing this shit anymore, man. It's
Yeah.
not worth it. I don't need someone that bad. I don't.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
but you still got to get your wet. You know what I mean?
Well, happened?
Like,
Whatever, man.
like once in a while, with a little
Right, I
here, a
grow it
little
up.
there. You
Will
grow
Smith.
up.
Will Smith slapped Chris Rock like a fucking
What the
bitch.
fuck?
And
his
man,
wife
was
gave
it
him a
good.
fucking look. So fuck him. And I ain't a bitch.
Yeah.
I ain't
I
doing
agree.
that shit.
You're not a
I'm being-
bitch.
The look
I'm being
on
a
Chris's
bitch.
face, like he took it well, man. But
Yeah, but still, man.
He took
I'm being
it well,
man.
but
I'm
dry.
not being in control. I'm not doing all that shit. Fuck that.
Will Smith's career is fucking over.
Nah, probably
I
not.
think so.
Probably not.
How they
All
ever
of
gave him
Hollywood.
the Oscar and he didn't apologize to Chris fucking Rock in the list of people he fucking apologized to blows my fucking mind. Be a fucking man and smack a fucking dude? You better fucking say sorry.
Well,
Period. That's my
He
thought.
slapped it.
man, I think I kind of support
You
Will in the
support Will?
sense that, like, if
He's
somebody's
supporting his
fucking
own lady.
harassed by
Sure.
a lady like that,
If it crossed him,
He was laughing at the fucking
Yeah,
joke
man,
though,
he
and
was
she's
laughing
like,
at it.
she gave him the look, and he's like, "Oh, I'll go do something about that, baby." Right?
oh really? I didn't catch all that.
He thought it was
He
funny
laughed
first.
the-
It
he
was
was
a
out
joke.
loud laughing, man.
It wasn't the greatest joke, but it was still a good. It was still a joke.
Yeah,
it
it's,
was
and you have to think
humor.
about comedians
It was
too,
a
man.
shit
You got to
joke.
take it for what
I
it is.
love getting chopped up, man. Everyone's like, "Oh shit!" Like Joe, they're gonna make fun of you tonight. I was
Some
like,
of
"That's
the
cool."
greats.
Yeah.
And then they just didn't know how I was gonna react because I don't take that elsewhere. But like in a comedy show and shit, like as I like, it was great. It was the fucking funnest night I've ever been there, man. Just he was chewing me up. What's Kingston known for? Prisons. Oops. It was great. It's like, oh, somebody fits the bill, and it
Well
was
done.
right? It fits the bill. It fit the bill good, and then like my 9 years like lesser age of fiance at the time was fucking. I was like, oh man, now I know what you're in for. It was great. It's just funny when you gotta to be the butt of a joke is great, man. It's
be able to take a joke, and
that's what you're there to do is laugh.
Speaks well of a person.
Yeah, you have to.
I'm pretty sure.
My brother's birthday when you met my brother.
You
remember my brother's birthday?
Yeah.
Like he made a crack at me, blah 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 blah. Like,
I'm busting balls.
Busting my balls, man. We worked together. It was all good. But my brother's friends are all who grew up with me. Younger than that. They looked at him and they were like, "You get away with that?"
I have a winning
seriously, are you okay? Like, do you And he's like,
not the first few times he didn't.
You know what I mean? They're like, fuck.
I've asked him to punch me. He said he doesn't want to inflict that much pain on me. So.
That's what I said. I don't want to do that to you, man. I'm sorry.
I can't sit beside you while you drink from a straw for a month. All right. Oh, whatever, tomato, bud, whatever.
What happened? One hit.
Yeah.
Body cast.
Yeah, and on that too. Like
I've seen your eyes.
It's one thing to be caught off guard and smack someone. But if someone asks you to hit them and you gotta focus and aim.
Well, and I know I've pissed you off. I put you in that place.
That's a different place.
Put you in that place for no reason, and like, no, I'm not going to swing at you or take that or like block.
Do that. Yeah. Well, I didn't want to do that.
No, you didn't, because it's pretty much a fucking a firing squad, which is just goes back to loving yourself, okay, folks? Because if you don't, you might want to get punished for no fucking reason by your best friends.
Well, the thing is, man, like when you meet someone that you can connect with at that level, there's a certain thing about punishing somebody or helping them.
Yeah, well, and especially when it's just punishment that I felt I deserved for things that didn't even.
You didn't love yourself.
You didn't understand. You didn't know enough. Yeah, like it's. Man, and the thing is recognizing going through the same thing myself and just watching the same history repeat itself. Is coming from a perspective where I could say, hey,
I've been down that.
Guess what? And man, we were having a bad day, and I had it, and I said, Joe, pull over.
Yeah.
So he pulls over, and we're like, okay, I need you to just sit there and shut up and listen for a few minutes. And was it an hour? How long did we sit?
I don't know, but we all know how hard that is for me, and it was.
He listened and took it wholeheartedly, and there was no insults, there was no degradation, there was no
mean. He listened and heard you.
There was understanding. He heard me, and man, that was that day that I think changed both our lives in a lot of ways.
I've struggled with a lot of things in my life and inabilities to make any true progress into things, and I still describe you as you're the one that kicked the door open for me. I had to take it, and I had to walk through it, and I had to do all the shit there, but I didn't know there was a door there. So I love you forever for that, man. It's great. It's and the connection in this room, like with the two of you guys that I have, man, I've never felt with dudes, because it's not a thing. It's like
no pandering in here.
No, it's not fucking pandering.
It's that brutal honesty we have with each other.
Yeah,
too,
it's
man.
just like
there's no insecure fucking.
No, we don't punch, but we don't pull them either. It's fucking
like for me, if Vanner was here, and Mike the fucking Viking, I'd be set.
Right?
I only need a handful. You guys are in that fucking handful for sure. I haven't known you guys as long as I've known a lot of fucking people, but those people have fucking turned and run like little bitches in the face of danger.
Sometimes you tell them
I know you guys won't. You'll be like, fucking hurt me. I know it.
Yeah.
And you'll just start hitting people.
I find that
you're gonna hit people too.
I'm tired. I'm like Rocky.
I want one.
Tired yet?
But I feel confident in you guys as my people. Like if we were to go I feel safe. I always feel
6 is fine, but like 4 and 7's better.
What about 9?
2, 6, 9, man. So and that's the thing about when you meet people, 4, like there's either that 12, click or there isn't.
It's better than 6.
Hold on a sec. Joe's getting into numerology. What were you saying?
Just that when you meet somebody, either like there's that connection or there isn't.
Or there isn't.
And there's an easy connection with us. And for me, when I feel that connection, I just create a loyalty to that. You know what I mean? That comes from experience. Very few people I don't like most people in society. Absolutely. Yeah. You guys know that. I've lost faith in humanity for the longest time. You know what I mean? But somebody that I can sit and I can say whatever to, and you actually take a minute and understand where I'm coming from. There's no judgment. You're like, if Ian's saying this to me, why?
There's a reason.
And, you know, and the way that goes, man, like that's a fucking level of that you don't get with people.
Right? Oh, that's their day one, man.
You're not going to use it against me.
You might not start your motorcycle at 5 a.m. coming out that alleyway. Yeah,
right. Yeah. Hey, want to fucking
It didn't dawn on me that nobody else is up at 5 a.m. when I'm ripping down the fucking road on my motorcycle. Like, well, the guy's been right.
Whew.
That's since you guys came over.
So, going back to the 1300s,
that's a couple days
from
ago.
Germany, the Valdrin came to Scotland and was right hand of the king. And as far as I know, from there on in, it was males. So from 1300s
that's a lot of
to the now, that's a lot of boys. So for Hayden to get pregnant and have and this is when Cy was living with us. So when that baby was conceived, Cy was living with us and moving to there within that month. So
conspiracy theories aside,
he was surrounded by girls and shit though too. Influence.
You know, I wasn't the greatest father when Cy was maturing as a teenager.
It's a beautiful thing that you can admit that though.
But when he was younger, he had my undivided attention for a long time, man. And he turned out to be a good kid. You know, sure, he got into trouble and this and that. Didn't ever do anything any worse than I haven't already done. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You get caught.
He loves. He knows he's been loved. There's not that.
He's passionate.
Problem with that. You know what I mean? And he loves his son. You know, it's I can't honestly say being a 19-year-old boy having I waited till I was 30 to have Cy. So I can't imagine what he's going through in that sense. Because I remember at 19, there's no way.
No, 2 years ago.
You know what I mean? Like, there's no way.
My vasectomy is 8 years old now. It's fucking there. But 2 years ago, I finally felt capable of being a father or being a dad, right? So I get that. Like, to do it at 19, that's fucking some ballsy shit, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He took it like a man. And, you know, like, when him and Hayden broke up, he went and got his own place with a buddy. Like, he did his own thing. Like, I stopped by, got him groceries, this and that, man. But he was doing his thing. And then with COVID, he's not working. He works at a restaurant. So he shut down, man.
Yeah.
And he called, we talk. Now that he's back moved in with his mother, I got to call him. He's not calling me. But, I mean, I get it.
And that's probably...
And his mom's, you know.
Propaganda, I bet.
Well, there's
a lot of that.
There's a lot going on there. Like,
it's like dealing with the Russians.
He's dealing with a lot.
You don't know what to fucking believe.
Cy's got a lot on his plate with that being there. So.
But you know you love him, and you know he loves you, and that's what fucking matters.
Yeah.
And cut through the shit and get to it.
Well, it's coming out on Monday with Nick. I haven't seen Nick in months,
that's
man.
Cool, though.
You know, so...
Oh, yeah, because your granddaddy. That's cool.
I want to see my grandson and
congratulations.
Yeah, man. And we're gonna shoot some. We're gonna shoot some the bow and throw some knives. I like throwing the knives. Last time he came out with his girlfriend there, he's throwing knives in there for quite a while until his shoulder was so sore he couldn't fucking lift his arm anymore.
Right.
It is like therapy, though. You're right.
Oh man, there's something about
just the back and forth,
pulling it out of the door, walking that walk, and then focusing again and throwing, and your mind, my mind, anyways, just goes.
Yeah, everything else.
It's just calm until I got something on my mind, like yesterday, and all you hear is ting, ting, ting. You're like, fucking, I'm not throwing anymore. But when you're in it, you're in it. And
if you're busy in your head, then yeah.
I find I throw the best when I let my subconscious do it, and I'm not.
Don't think about it.
Yeah, I'm kind of like doing whatever, and I'll throw it and talking and throw it and talking and doing whatever, and not being too focused on it, man. I've had 3 throws that were not on center of the target or anything, but they were beside each other so close that they hit each other as they went in. They were just consistent and straight, you know, and just nice. And not be paying attention to it, just whipping them, you know.
I like my shot yesterday with the fucking crossbow.
Crossbow was cool.
Oh, you want to go to bed 6 inches high?
Yeah, no, he didn't understand the sights either. He didn't realize that that's like,
oh god, shooting underneath, not using the fucking back.
The fact you hit it where you hit it is the grace of God, man. Right? That somebody went down and went, we'll just push that down.
Oh yeah. Like, oh no,
Jesus.
If it was really a god, there'd be a squirrel on the end of that stick, and I wouldn't have a problem anymore.
Shish kebab.
Yeah.
And nice gross meal.
Yeah. So actually, yesterday I finally fit. So just throwing it, you got to throw with purpose. So I have to left leg forward, twist my hips, come across, and fully cross my body, and it's consistent that way. But I have to focus.
Yeah, you can't
Because
half-ass it.
I can half-ass it, throw them in there every once in a while, but
Doesn't feel as
it
good.
doesn't stick as good. But that way, man, I can fucking get like inch and a half of the blade in, and it's consistent. It's like finally, because I threw a lot yesterday out of anger and just disappointment and just not sticking anything, and then just said, okay, fuck it, and got off those rickety ass pallets I had down there because I wasn't getting right good footed enough.
Yeah.
It was like moving it too much, and
when you throw your axe, man, when you're angry,
oh, the axe is fucking
the
beautiful.
fucking target's gone.
Yeah.
15 fucking minutes. Just
Yeah.
like,
I'm
Jesus.
chopping wood, man.
Yeah.
Look at all the toothpicks.
Yeah.
Dude, so I seen a YouTube video. This buddy took an axe and then took a bunch of axe heads and welded them all on like a star. So there's like, so when he
Jesus
splits a
Christ.
piece of wood, one smack in the center, and it's like 9 different pieces, man. Like he's got he's got the plus sign, the big head, and he's got smaller heads
fucking
welded
awesome.
at like 2 o'clock and
3,
11.
6, and then
Just like that,
shit.
and it looks heavy because you can see he's
Right.
just like, what? But when he comes down, it's one arm, and boom, and then the log just goes boof.
He'd have to weld the shit out of that.
Oh, he does, and
That's good dry wood,
he
too.
did polish it up nice, man. Like it looks fucking. Man, like I want to make
Pro?
one.
Like-
Yeah, like I
like
can't wait to get the
buy it?
shop wired up for 220 because I got that big stick welder. I'm
You're
definitely
making
making one of those, man. And even to put on the end of the wood splitter.
firewood.
So they make wood splitters with this like
But then
4
put
foot diameter fucking thing with the splitter like that,
Then you
and
put
they
the
put
side
big
splitter on
logs through it.
You gotta put the side
Yeah.
splitter on it too, so you split it 4 right away.
Well, that's what it is. It's the side splitter, but it's also got the corners in between too.
Yeah, oh cool.
That's the axe heads, like so. It's got the plus sign,
Yeah.
and then rotate, put another
But
plus
it
sign in there.
multiplies every time too.
Look how Ian's talking with his knife. He's hand gesturing with the fucking knife.
We like pointy stuff, it's cool.
It's his new knife from your...
Yeah, see, it's got my name engraved in it
Your
and
lady that
everything,
you
man. It's a gift from Mama.
It's very
Gotta
nice.
love her. Yes, very nice.
I like
Very
the
nice.
matte.
Very
The
nice.
matte metal.
I like my metal. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm not throwing this one because it's you know.
Yeah, you don't gotta throw everything.
But I told her, you know, I said I'm old enough now. I could be one of those geeky old men that carries a knife on the side every day, you know. And then,
Apparently you might never know when you need it, because that's why they did it, right?
That's
man, all you
exactly
need
it,
to
man.
survive, if you had to, is a knife.
Yeah.
Because you can make just about anything you need to.
PlayStation, truck, and a house, I'm okay.
And I don't need power.
You're gonna say,
you know,
you can whittle a fucking PlayStation. I was
learning that I was, you know, big buzz in psychology a little while back was the whole Sigma male thing, and watching it and watching all the different examples and that, and learning that I share some positive traits in that thing,
Yeah.
and needing alone time to recharge. And all of a sudden I started taking that alone time to recharge, and I realized what a fucking difference. I have a pretty good understanding of
Yeah.
psychology, but man, like that was
Understanding your own body and
Yeah.
your own psychology is the hard one. Like having advice for people is easy.
Yeah.
But understanding it and taking it back and hearing from you, that's why we're so good, because like everything we say, we all kind of say the same kind of shit. So it's like, I'll hear it from you, and it's like it makes more sense than if I'm saying it or if I know it. It doesn't.
I'd
it
say
doesn't
we're all on the
register.
same level in many fucking ways, for sure.
It's
For sure.
it's
we
very,
talking about. I'm the eldest here.
Yeah, no, he's
Yeah.
we got the president, the captain, and the stowaway. I'm just here, fucks.
Man, I
we
just
gotta
turned
go, Mr.
40
President.
fucking 9.
What's that mean?
It means 50's
What's that?
next.
I'll meet you at 40. Then I'll be in the 40s before
We
you get
got,
in
you
the
got a
50s.
decade on us. We'll give you that. We'll give you that, you old fucker.
Nine.
Little
Nine,
over 9.
nine.
Little over 9.
Yeah.
Almost a decade. I'm that X generation motherfucker
I
that
heard
just
that 5-0
fucking.
hurts. Hey, we're on the cusp. I'm on
not.
the cusp. I'm on the cusp.
I'm a millennial.
I-
Maggie, when you watch this
Millennials.
video, I seen your phone call, but we're busy and.
Yeah, don't call it during the show recording. It's
Sorry,
rude.
babes.
It's rude.
Well,
Yeah,
you
you
held
can't
that
call during the
going.
show.
and didn't even address that until after.
Yeah, well,
That's pretty
I
good.
didn't see it till the last minute.
Well,
either.
you're waving your knife at me.
I'm not Generation X. I'm a millennial. I don't
But the
care.
thing is, the X generation, the
They're
reason
pussies.
why I didn't catch COVID is because I played in the dirt.
yeah,
I created that good immune system.
Is that what it
fucking-
is?
And you guys are right behind that too. You
I
know what
got
I mean?
COVID
Like-
because I helped my mom.
And I played in the dirt 3 years ago. And
Okay,
almost
so I'm gonna
fucking died.
also admit that I did get my first COVID shot, but I fucking lied about the second shot and told them that hey, you know, like I got my second shot. I do not understand what's going on, and they're telling me that you know
Whatever
you went
you
in
do.
for it, but they had a record of me showing up.
Yeah, so they
But I
can't
left,
give you.
so they gave me my second shot on paper, and I never got my second shot. So on paper, I've got my second shot.
Just for that though, what was the warnings like on getting a second shot?
The warning?
Next.
Because you kept saying they're like, whatever you do, don't get that second shot
Yeah.
again to get your paperwork done. They're like, we can't do that because So for them to be that adamant about that second shot not getting
Yeah, it must be
twice,
some fucking wild
But the
shit.
thing is, I did notice a difference in my immune system after the first shot, and that's why I know that I was supposed to get the second shot, but I never did. And you know what? I feel healthier for it. And not once did I get sick, and I was exposed so many times with people who had COVID, and it was right there. It's helping them.
yeah.
And never once did I get sick.
Well, I'm not that healthy then because I got
And I certainly have a compromised immune system. So, like I got a pretty damaged liver and drug abuse and alcohol abuse and all that stuff. And so it sucks. But, at the same time,
yeah.
I did not catch did not catch COVID with a compromised immune system. So,
I did. I caught it and helped my mom, and then all I got to say about that is, that's it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that all you got?
That's it?
Yeah.
I was already on house arrest, so I didn't mind that part of it, but after I was done, we were still on house arrest for a bit. I didn't like that. And that was it. Yeah. I had a fever for like fucking 10 hours.
I mean, I was around you, and I think...
Yeah, you kept going over, like, you sure you're sick? I'm like, nah, I think I'm fine. I'm sick.
I didn't get a fucking cough or a fucking runny nose.
Make sure you put that comment to Maggie about her recognizing her phone call in the video so that I can support the story here.
It'll be on there.
That's what I'm going to know. She trusts me, and I love her. Fuck, I love her, man. But I just...
And thank
we
you,
have
Maggie.
proof that you're good.
No, but thank you, Maggie, because...
yes.
I tried to get this guy to love again. I was like, just with feeding him seeds, not me, but like just with seeds and shit, being like, dude, like it's cool to love again, and it was not happening.
I love people, but women, I was not going to love another woman again.
He built up this thing where he's like, I'm calloused enough, I don't need it, and fuck that.
And I learned how to be alone, and happy about it.
Yeah,
so thank you, Maggie, because I'll always appreciate that. Because when he came over that first time, and he's like, "Yeah, so there's this girl," eh? I was like, "Oh, okay."
Well, I heard you're getting married, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I was excited.
I got to wear my dick and balls out in a kilt.
I be going to that fucking wedding.
I'm in kilts for sure.
Yeah, dick and balls out.
Balls hanging.
I don't care if I'm in the wedding or not. I'm going to wear a kilt.
The Irish always want to hang out with the Scots.
Yeah, it's my Ireland.
They got their own island, though. We just got raped by the fucking English.
Yep.
So we're wearing a Night's Watch kilt. It's black and leather, and it's like a utility type kilt for
I think you
battle.
AKA sexy as hell for a fucking dude wearing a dress, okay?
Yeah, and a white shirt that's got a lower slit on it, and it's kind of poofy and all that, but it's
poofy.
And then you gotta have you gotta have the wool socks and some
there's gonna be
bloodstones or something like that. But we're gonna be comfortable.
It's gonna be
the hat.
No, we're gonna do
not doing it the tam. No, it's just gonna be just something to let us know. Hey, I've got a kilt on because this is a
they're gonna know.
And most people know, but the red beard,
folks, my nose, there's not
a lot of things about my physical attributes that say that I'm Scot and German, and that's cool. But at the same time,
you can buy spray foam in a couple different ways.
Well, I can see you guys just
and doors. You got expansion foam, and then you got big gap filler, okay? Not everyone gets the black can name.
Not everyone gets big gap
Period.
filler.
That's where we're going to leave it.
Leave it there. We'll leave it there.
And again, that's just...
I just say to him one day, Joe, no more dick jokes.
Yeah, I didn't realize.
I made you uncomfortable one day, too, and I was like, oh, shit, he means that. Like, man, stop talking about my dick.
ADD, sometimes I take shit too far.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah. I have a non-get off the bus that I'm on.
Sometimes I catch that bus with you, and then I'm
Jamie, come with me. Come with me. It's fun.
Yeah.
Joe's doing fun stuff.
He gives the look, and oh shit, I see.
Yeah.
I see what's going on now.
Well, because as much as
the president,
as much as it can be to
apologies.
I make fun because it's not real. So it's easy to fucking kind of, but when you're getting made fun of either way, it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
And it just gets to be a bit. You're like, fuck off, shut up.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
time and a place too.
Yeah. Well, that's it.
Yeah,
I'm inappropriate as fuck. So
if you're going through some shit, you're not going to take a joke.
Or if you're in
way.
Never in my life
and everything too. No.
Have I ever had a friend that is so willing to just fucking be as Joe.
I only know.
I
tried A-ing before, but I failed, so I beat up all the time.
A lot of guys will say, "Oh yeah, man, I got your back." This, that, and the next fucking thing. No. The ones that aren't advertising it
Yeah.
The ones that just do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You recognize
you don't gotta say it,
and
man. It's
respect,
just there.
you know, and that's the thing. Like you just, there's been moments, and I don't ask for shit from anybody. I don't want it because I'm the stupid fuck does it myself. But Joe, I fucking come out of fucking just going to do something, and there he is standing there. Fucking, you ready, fucker?
Yeah, man. You said we're doing some stuff.
Like the first time he did that, I was like, wow, I was not used to people doing that.
He's my motivation a lot.
Oh, Joe fucking inspires me lots, and that, you know what helps is the we can chat, and the same with you, Jamie. You and I have been alone a few times with Joe, and the conversations we've had. It's that personal level and trust and confidence, and also go back to connection, whatever. I'm probably rambling now. It's time
when you get a pack of wolves that don't piss on each other because they don't have to.
Yeah, there's no pissing contest required here.
That's it. Yeah,
we all know I'm the boss, and everything's good.
We know it's packing.
We got a president, a captain, and a guy who don't really want to be here. So. I'm just going for a free ride.
Too large, all stone.
Yeah, no, it's just there's just
a mutual respect,
a balance
of
it all. It's just it's so
like anything in life, there has to be balance, and there is balance.
It has to be, and it's such a crucial thing. It can't just be a one-sided affair. It can't be anything like that.
No,
it'll
that's
lose.
not a good
It'll lose
friendship.
meaning. It's
Yeah.
Being able to give someone advice and then be able to bounce something off the same person within the next breath is a pretty magical thing.
That's it. You don't have to fucking hold on to it to talk to someone else about it. You can just fucking let it all out.
Yeah.
All of it.
I just had a flash of when I was nailing that at the house of the Westport. You popped your head up, and I shot that nail out of the air nailer right over your head. Yeah. And Joe's like, "Whoa!" And I'm like, "Fuck!" Because I was just getting used to it. And my right wrist is so broken.
So this will tie in good with our last story where I.
Yeah. Well, that was cold. I forgot I brought that up. Hey, can we tell the nail gun story?
But from bouncing, my right hand is a mess. So I was having a hard time getting used to using the big air nailer again, getting that fucking and then all of a sudden I go to shoot just as you're going, boo. And his nail just, and Joe's like, holy fuck, he just about shot a square in the fucking head. I'm like, oh my God. You're like,
because I know about that. But then
I hit the house behind
I almost did it in the backyard.
Yeah.
Because his old man made a joke about having my knives and my axes, so I shot a nail at them for no reason. But
just so you know, you got all your axes and
one step further. Like, we always go one step further.
It's just a ridiculous thing. Like I know the damage it can cause. I know I pulled nails out. I've had to do that with people. Like it's.
My dad was a little unsure for a couple of weeks.
I was still unsure.
The humor, and he's seen the humor in it.
It's great.
Then he's like, I don't know, it's closer to your fucking head. That's what my dad said.
Yeah, because he's got a big head. He almost shot him in the head. I almost shot him in the head. It's a fucking thing. Right?
That's true. It's a big.
That's what the glasses are really doing. They're just trying to shrink his head down.
Safety. These are safety glasses. Because I surround myself with good people that have fucking wicked nail gun shows.
All right, it's getting gay in here. So with that,
it's getting gay in here.
Happy 50th, fuckers.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm taking over. Captain and President can't say shit.
Happy 50th there.
All right, motherfucker. Do it. Keep going.
I don't do what I'm told.
Later, fuckers.
Bye.
Fuck yeah, it's a little freaky. I can see where it's. Oh, there you go.
Boom!
Powder.